right, man. Oscar De La Hoya suggests that the WBO order Vergil Ortiz versus Terence Crawford. Okay, um, let's speak on it. WBO president said, "Were you sure? Were you sure?" You know what I'm saying? And um, and he basically said, is that what you is that really what y'all want to do? Because before, when that fight was ordered, Golden Boy said no. And don't forget, Bob Arum, if you didn't believe Shakur Stevenson, just exposed Golden Boy.
Well, we tried to make the Williams Zepeda and Shakur Stevenson fight. Oscar De La Hoya wanted no parts. We wanted to make the fight.
That's what he said. They were trying to make the fight. And De La Hoya out here pump faking like he played for the Utah Jazz. And don't forget, Vergil Ortiz is coming back, at some point on the Jose Ramirez undercard in Fresno versus Thomas Delorme. Yeah, the Delorme that Arbegue knocked out like 10 years ago. Yeah, the Delorme that Crawford knocked out like 10 years ago in Arlington, Texas. Come on. Yes. Vergil Ortiz, we don't even know if he can continue to make weight. We don't even know where his health is at. He fought one round last fight, and they stopped the fight. You notice they've been stopping a whole bunch of fights prematurely in boxing and not letting niggas get knocked out like they used to. Imagine if they were stopping the fights as early. What Diego Corrales and Jose Castillo would have turned out to be. It wouldn't have turned out to be a fucking classic. I tell you that. I'll tell you that. It wouldn't have been no classic at all. It wouldn't have been no classic. It wouldn't have been no classic. But that's just the gentrification of of boxing. That's all it is. It's the gentrification of boxing. You know, and they feel like, oh, we got to, once that dude died in the ring, I think that changed everything. He ain't the first, and he may not be the last. Hopefully, he is the last. But at the same time, you know, if this what they want to do, this is what they want to do. They can't keep saying we want to make fights. We can't keep saying we want to make fights. You know what I'm saying? Let's make fights, and then y'all reneging. They got to stand on business on what they saying. They got to stand on business. So I would love to see it. You see Paco down there saying, interesting. Are you sure? And they probably willing to order that fight right in Texas. He couldn't get the Texas sweep with Earl, Jamel, and Jamal. They robbed him of getting the Texas sweep. I say it again in my Dr. Umar voice. They robbed Brother Crawford of getting the Texas sweep. But you know what? I can make it a two. I can make it a two-step. I can make it a two-step. Now Vergil Ortiz can crack though. He ain't no bad fighter. I think his defense has got better. The question is, where is his physical health? That's the question. Then the daddy kind of want to be in charge and shit, and he probably don't know what the hell he doing. Instead of letting just Robert do his thing, because they went back to Robert Garcia. Instead of just letting Robert do his thing, I don't be really getting that shit, dude. A lot of these niggas, daddy, man, not Vergil Ortiz Senior, and I don't really know, not in particular, but a lot of these niggas, daddies, bro, they just be in the way. Let the coach. That's what I say. Let the coach. Y'all just want to be in part of that just to get some money. Just make sure the camp go right. Make sure the money right. Make sure you keep them sack chasers away from your son. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. But nonetheless, I just feel that I just feel that I just feel that, you know, if they want to make this fight and he look good versus Delorme, hey, let's do it. They're gonna fight for the WBO title shot. Vergil still yet to fight for a title shot. Let's do it. It's a good payday. It's a good fight. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, I think Vergil definitely will have a chance because he just can pop. Met him, nice guy. Uh, real nice guy. Met him, man, and he's, it's a good fight. At some point you got to get off the porch and get a title shot. He outgrew 154. That I think naturally that's just where he was going with it at. Sometimes you can't stop. Sometimes you can't stop yourself. You can't stop yourself from growing. It is what it is. You trying to kill yourself to make weight. You think that's natural when you're young. You can overcome that, but down the line, that's gonna come back to bite you on your ass physically. Trust me, I know. That's gonna come back to bite you on your ass. So that's one thing that you got to remember when you make those decisions to make that sacrifice and weight. That's gonna come back on you. So yeah, don't forget it. But yeah, I think Bud will win. But I gotta see where Vergil Ortiz is physically. That's the $1 million question. Where is he at physically? Because we know he been sick. That's the $1 million question. Where is he physically? Because once Bud start going to that body, because he will. I mean, will you be able to take that punishment? That's the $1 million question. Will you be able to take that punishment? Will you be able to take that punishment? So, only time will tell. Um, but I feel that if he feel like he ready, he ready. Ain't nothing you gonna be able to do about it. If he ready, he ready. Yeah. If he ready, he ready. But if he can get back to what he was trending towards, yeah, I think he about ready. I think McKisson kind of shows some chinks in his armor and shit. Absolutely. And he get touched up like that with Bud, he going to sleep. But I do think if he fight Bud, you know, he got a chance to touch Bud up too. He got a chance to touch Bud up too. So I mean, two power punchers can't go wrong. But they got to be honest with themselves, man, about where his son is physically. Daddy got to be honest. If they shouldn't be boxing no more, then they should be boxing no more. No matter how much money y'all get, it ain't worth risking that kid's life. That's just my opinion on it. Maybe it's to them, it's worth it. But he now grew 140. He now grew 147. So maybe it's just genetic, or maybe it's just the life that he living outside the ring. Maybe he getting a little bit too big outside the ring. It might be genetics. He's a big kid. So, but most people would favor Terence Crawford probably in a slaughter. But if Vergil can get back to what he once was, I think it'd be a good fight. Anybody that got power, you gotta respect it. Anybody that got power, you gotta respect. And Vergil got power. He's a big kid. He seemed to be fairly durable too. I don't know, after the sickness or whatever, does he still got the durability that he once had? That's the billion dollar question. Does he still have that durability that he once had? So, um, so, but yeah, I don't think people believe Oscar. I don't think people believe Oscar after that whole scenario or situation he had with after that whole scenario situation he had with Williams and Payton, Shakur Stevenson. You know what I'm saying? So people gonna be looking at him funny. At one point, Oscar was about making all the best fights until his fighters start getting their ass beat. Then that tune changed real quick, fast, in a hurry. So um so we got to wait and see exactly what happens. But hey, let me know if y'all interested in seeing Terence Crawford uh versus Vergil Ortiz. Thumbs with a vacant WBO 54-pound belt. If that's the way they go to strip William Zepeda. Thumbs up the video, share the video. I mean, not William Zepeda, but Sebastian Fondora. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase the chance get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in description. Hit the link tree. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Peace.